for those that don't know about you, tell us a little bit about where you're coming from and who you are and all that good stuff.
So I go by Rich for short, man. I'm just somebody like anybody else the Lord using and the specific ministry of music. I like to call it the David effect God put on me. Did the little David anointing, you feel me? You know, just working with me through music. I didn't necessarily playing strings, but it's doing it in a way to where it can reach our youth today. Like I said, yeah, the Lord just using me in a way to get the people that's necessarily can't be got by other certain crowds, such as like, you know, people that probably wouldn't go to church, or the people that come from where I come from, the places I done seen, or the poverty hood or areas, you know what I mean? So just me, just everywhere. You know, the devil got his hands everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The colleges, the trenches where I come from, he got people on drugs everywhere. So I try to make music that'll hit these people's ears, but put the word of God in it and snatch them out of that stronghold. So that's pretty much all I do. And I'm based out of Atlanta, Georgia. So that's where I'm doing it from.
All right. How long has music been your calling?
So January 11th, 6:13 in the morning, I had my first encounter with the Lord of 2023. I've been doing Christian ministry for the Lord. I like to call it serving for the Lord for since 2023, 2 years. Just came up on 2 years. So yeah, that's how long I've been doing.
So you have done a lot in 2 years. He is really using you. Yeah. Now about your music, like the influences, it's obviously a unique sound, and I encourage everybody without hesitation to check it out. It's good Christian music with, and we'll get into some of the songs with, you know, good Christian content. But where's it come from? What's your influences? Anything like that you want to talk about?
Right. So when the Lord, I like to say, just like in John 15, the Lord always say that he chose us, we necessarily choose him. He chose us. So it's kind of like when he chose me, especially came to me on that day, on that specific day, he kind of implemented in me. I told him, right, during the encounter, I ain't gonna lie, I was crying so bad. Like during the encounter, I was crying so bad, couldn't breathe. Like it felt like a thick air just surrounding me. Like it was a very intimate moment, you know what I mean? But during that, I'm like, God, you don't answer me all the time like this. So while you here, I'm gonna get off what I need to get off. Mm-hmm. So I said, you called me to do, all I heard was, he was like, bro, he said, open the book of Revelation, right? And I forgot what necessarily chapter or verse he took me to. All I could hear was, in that moment when I opened my book, all I said, I knew it was the book of Revelation for sure. But next thing you know, I looked at the page and all I felt was like a thick gust of wind. I couldn't even breathe. I was crying so hard, but it felt like warm peace. I knew it was God. I knew it was God. And all I heard was, you will do your first work for this kingdom. And I'm like, I'm talking to him, but my mouth not moving, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. It's like I'm spiritually talking to him.
Out to him, yeah.
You feel me? It's like I'm talking to him in here, but I'm not moving my mouth talking to him. And I'm like, what you mean? I'm going to quote what he said, though. I'm going to quote what God told me. Like, y'all can take this to the bank. He said, don't play dumb. You know what I'm talking about. He ain't come to me on no, you going to do this, and that. He said, don't play dumb on me, bro. You know what I'm talking about. That's exactly what he told me. At first, I thought it was because at the time I was on YouTube. I was like, okay, bet, I'll do YouTube videos for you. I plant seeds through the YouTube videos. He was like, don't play dumb, bro. You going to do your first words for me. I'm like, damn, bro, I know what he's talking about, but I don't rap no more. I used to do worldly rap, but I threw that away for years because I wasn't rapping no more. Like, that's just not what I want to do. I moved on to YouTube. So he was like, no, you going to get back what you threw away and you going to use that for my kingdom. I'm like, bro, I haven't rapped this so long. Like, I don't know how to rap. I don't know how to make a song. I don't know how to do this stuff. I don't have a studio. I don't know what to do. He was like, bro, I would give you the words to say. I will put a new song in your mouth. That's exactly what he told me. From that day on, that's where all the inspiration came from. Like all the songs, like when I make music, I don't even write it. I just punch in, like line for line. Just come straight from the Lord. I punch straight in. I don't even write it. Come straight from him.
So you used to do worldly rap. You quit for a while. Then God called you back and said, we're going to do this, but we're going to do it for me now. We're going to do it the right way. I can relate to a lot of that. I used to preach for the wrong reasons, and God has brought me back to a very unique ministry that's sort of outside the walls. We got people who have been hurt by churches and religion, organized religion, and so they are a part of what we're doing.